So, how have you been, Christine?
How have I been? It's so crazy because I don't know you guys, But I've been good. Busy. Um yeah, super busy. So I don't think that I have time to, you know, feel what's going on because I've just been so busy. But yeah, I think I've been good and busy. I love what I do. And I feel like I love it to a point that it's drowning me because in the industry I'm in, you need to really give a fuck about people. Like you can't be in the healthcare industry or the fitness industry and not give a fuck about people. And my thing is with my clients or my patients, I develop such a personal relationship with them that it's personal now. Like I'm in your life and you're in my life. I'm in your world and you're in my world. And there comes a point you can't just give all of yourself because then what the fuck else is left for me? And I talked about it a little bit on Instagram because I disappeared for a bit and people were DMing me where's the next video? And I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to breathe right now, let alone think of a next video, and because I create these things, people expect the wildest things from me. And at the end of the day, I'm a human, right? People think that I could jump out a 10-story building and land on my feet and do a pistol squat at the bottom. But I don't think people understand. And see, I feel I dug myself into this hole too. But they I get messages oh, I can't wait for the next one. The amount of pressure that's in my head, fuck, next week I gotta make something bigger, but that's not sustainable. I built this shit for me, and so I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the client base that I have. I'm proud of the content that I create, the art that I create, the movements that I create from my head. And then I was like, if it's really for me, if I take this break, it'll still be there. My people will still be there. It's at the end of the day, only you are you. And what's meant for you is only going to be for you. And so regardless if you're present or not on social media, what's for you will find you either way. And that's what I found, not being so active on social media doesn't really matter. And then when you create quality, that real people will appreciate that. I think I told some of my teammates, I'm like I don't know, I love the game, but when you love the game, but your team or a coach is making you hate the game, I'm I gotta go. Cause regardless, I love soccer. I love the sport itself, right? And I forget what happened, but I told some of my teammates I was gonna quit, and then the trainer came to me after, and he was like, "You can't waste those feet," because on my team I was always the fastest, and I loved training. I loved doing suicides and sprints and beating everyone. That shit gives me a thrill, and that's just I guess the competitive spirit I've had growing up. But then yeah, so that guy, he was like, you can't waste those feet. And then when I quit soccer, that always stuck with me. When you have a gift, you have to use it, because only you have it. There's, it's for you when you feel that fire inside of you when you do something, and it's you feel elated, you feel on cloud nine. Regardless of what happens, you're good. Because that's your gift. It's inside of you and it translates out. And so when I quit, I was like, fuck. So I got into a depression, and I was like, that was the only thing that made me happy. But now looking back, I didn't waste these feet. I'm doing shit that I feel the same way. It may look different. I'm not playing a sport, but I'm using these feet. And a lot of people applaud me for working hard and taking so much on my plate. But should that be applauded? Like, that's not sustainable. And like, that's not truly enjoying life. You can love what you do, but there's no balance. And hard is set, like the word hard itself, I don't know if that's a positive word. Working hard. Why can't you work easy and it be great? Right? I don't know. Working smart. I need a transition. I want my kids, like, because I see my parents work hard, so I work hard. I don't want my kids to see work hard. Yes, push in life. Does it have to be hard? I don't want to maybe I don't want to seem like the phrase work hard or hard worker. I don't want it to seem like I'm trying to put a negative connotation to it. Because you're right, like in working hard, there's a lot of core values in that you need to learn, discipline, consistency, stuff like that, dedication. But it's like this. It's like stress is good for you, but sustained stress and constant stress isn't good for you, So like working hard is good, but always working hard, it may not be good. In any industry you're in, you need to know why you're doing it, what you're doing, and you need to care about people. Because if you're in an industry, you're in the industry of service. Regardless of whatever form that is, it's service to others. And so if it's service to others and there's another person on the receiving end of that, and you need to care about that person. And too many times, people in this fitness industry, they don't see a person, they see a dollar sign. They don't see people, they see a like. They don't see people, they see a follow. Isn't that absolutely insane? I'm going to do something for follows. Yo, these are real people we're dealing with behind these screens. And like, yo, nothing gets me more hot than uneducated people talking. And because it's like fools leading more fools. At the essence of you, you're love. So if you're love, then you are God inside of you. It's all inside of you. So like a return to love is a return to yourself, and how everything that's happening or the people that you're meeting is just like a reflection of you and of love. If you see it, if you're open to seeing it. Yeah, that's basically what it's about. I feel like you see in people, what you see in people is what you see in yourself, Too many times we like judge others, but what we're judging them is actually something we may hate about ourselves. And what we love about you is what I love about myself, or what I want to love about myself. I just have to find it. Like one thing that's on my head is like, do like what you love to do, but don't do it for the love. And I feel like that's where people get lost in the sauce. That's when you get lost in the sauce, is when you do it for the love and you do it for the recognition and you do it for the likes and the comments, and you don't do it because you just love it. Because if you just love it, it's like the biggest armor around everything you do. It doesn't matter whatever happens. If you really love it, then you're untouchable, Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. That's why I do it. I do it because I love it. Even if there was no camera in front of me, I'd still do it. I would still challenge myself. I would still do crazy workouts. It's because I love to do it. Whether people love it too is out of my control. And however they react is how they react. And I feel like that's how the only way to stay grounded in the shit that we're doing, in this shit right there, is to just love it.